Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Hello, hello. I hope we're doing amazing. Give me 1 second. What's going on, Odin's Arse Grease? I appreciate that. Thank you. I hope I have a good time, too. I hope we have a good time, too. I'm ready to get into it and just do a little bit of role play, a little bit of building, and have a good time. Let's turn this off. Beep. Shut up. You shut up. Man, how we doing today, everybody? Good morning. Good afternoon. I should be live a decent amount today. I don't know. I don't have anything going on tonight that I know of. My dad may message me and ask for some help. With what he's doing, and if that's the case, we might end up being a little busy, but overall, should be good to play a good chunk today. A good chunk today. That's right. Right now, we're kind of just going around and knocking out the quests on the map. We finally got our... Finally got our... chopper done last night. What's that, Meth? How we doing? Oh. Got the chopper done last night, which is nice. Oh man, we could kill a ton of Karabs. For the fans rad, but I mean, technically we are. Grab this intel. Like a lot of these places we never went to, mostly because we were like, we don't need to. I really don't need a scout jacket. Not important to me. Way more valuable are the resources. Complex machinery. Let's drop this. We can actually grab this. We don't need the Karab gauntlet or the Karab head wrap. Again, way more important are the resources that we're gonna grab. All right. Let's make... couple bandies. All right, what's my next part of the quest? All right, we gotta go into there. Yeah, we got our Ornithopter. Super excited about it. The reason I kind of want to just knock out tons of quests today, I'd like to unlock the Atreides skin for the Ornithopter. I think that would be dope. It'd be really cool to get. So, kind of focusing that a bit, as well as focusing main story and main story and what do you call it? The Atreides quest. Ideally, honestly, I'd leave this here, right? It's sheltered right there. I think this is sheltered. It is sheltered. Nice. Hell yeah. This is kind of cool because I got we got the sword now. We made the glutton drinker. So now our sword fills our blood bags up with every attack.
Where's my backup?
Also, while we're doing this, we are progressing Lance Rad, giving ourselves a little voting power, killing Karabs and for House Haruta. Seems like all we're gonna need to do is flip one, and we'll be good. We need that. Maybe drop iron. Yeah. Sorry, I just heard someone running. The flower sand I don't really want to drop. I kind of want to keep it. Blood extractor 2, so there's 2 of them here. Be nice to keep. Standard disruptors. I don't know if I need that. Don't need this for sure. Leap suspensor belt's really good. I want to keep that. So we just need this Oathbreaker helmet. We always end up dropping our construction tool. We got to stop bringing it. I always put it away, and then I end up grabbing it before I leave again to do, like, one quick thing. And then I forget. I forget. All right, let's... we are looking for 17 meters above me. Okay. I go through these things like crazy. The Mark IIs. Hey, is this a dedicated RP server? Just a live server that has a large community following? It's a dedicated role-playing one. It's a private server. We tried to do the, we tried to do one that was, just a public server. And, that all the role players kind of would congregate at, and it just didn't work. It ended up with just being overpopulated, and so then half of like the RP community couldn't even get on Malagos. So this is a dedicated one. Classy Packs is the one that put it up, and so really fun. It's got a lot of the old school raw RPers on it. What's going on, Hidden Shrine? How we doing? Yeah, it's got a lot of the old school RPers on, a lot of the old heads. The people that we thought were going to be joining us on the public server, like a lot of them couldn't get on to the public server. What happened was a lot of us invited like community members and friends, and next thing we know, the server that we were trying to get all the RPers on just had way too many people on it, period. And it's really no one's fault. It just happened, right? People invited community, people invited friends, and then natural progression of people choosing servers ended up with our server being capped. So, a lot of the RPers couldn't get on. So we Classy was finally pulled the trigger on a RP server here, a private one, so all those RPers could actually get on. So yeah, pretty cool. There's a lot of people that are already in it and have asked to be in it. So it's already somewhat crowded. I was in queue last night for a couple minutes. Not for very long, but for like 5 minutes maybe. I was in queue. Getting ready for work, and you saw I was playing in the magic word RP. It will happen one day. Yeah, so I do know that I forgot to grab the thing here. But the I do know, like, I think Dark Side may end up with a full cluster one day, and I don't know when that one day is. But Darkseid might get an entire cluster from Nitrado, where they control the cluster and then like 6 different sietches, kind of like they do in Atlas, right? So that would allow for a whole lot of different people to join, be more broad for community. So that's something that may come down in the future. That's something that might come down in the future, which would be really cool. Hey, what's up, Huck? Yeah, he was looking to see if Darkseid... Okay, so yeah, Malagos, that's what I'm saying. Like, Darkseid was potentially... I know Vin was toying around with the idea and seeing if other people would be on board. And the general consensus was a lot of people didn't want to restart. But the amount of people that didn't ever get started because they couldn't play, because they couldn't get onto the server regularly, I think was greater than like seen. Like Classy kind of, I think, saw it. And then there was Jay Lee was playing a little bit on privates with people. So there was a good amount of like the chunk of people we were supposed to do the public server with that just never got in on the public server, and we didn't get to do what we wanted to do on the public server. That said, our whole goal wasn't just to create roleplay on the public server. We were trying to also like progress, play the game with friends, etc. But losing out on the whole RP aspect really kind of just made it ho-hum, you know? Really kind of just made it ho-hum for us. And we were just like, okay, well, this isn't exactly what we wanted. We wanted to play the game with friends, and we wanted to enjoy it with friends, but at the same time, it's like we're wanting more out of it. We want to do the RP out of it. Like we want all of that. Oh wow, okay, I'm done with the blood collection already. That's insane. I have a lot of blood bags. I have 6 blood bags, and they are not small. So the fact we're already done. Which really sucked for our community members and the people that all joined us on that server. For like Cletus, myself, and Cowboy, and even Tangent to some degree, wanting to just, all right, well, let's move on. Or let's go play somewhere else for a bit. For me, it was less about I need to get the RP, but more I need to find what makes this fun for me. And what wasn't making it fun for me was the other server. And that's nobody's fault. It's kind of my own. I messed up. I did something I knew I wouldn't enjoy. I knew I would not enjoy throwing in all my stuff in with entire guild. That's just something I don't enjoy. Hey, what's up, Tonto? I enjoy having my own morsel. Where I have my own little morsel and my own little slice of the pie, and I maintain my slice of the pie. And I don't put my pie with other people's pie. Every time I've played, I've done that. The only time like that was different was when Cletus and I did Atlas together. We did Atlas and when we did Atlas, we threw in together on Port Innocence. And I will tell you, even in that, it was pretty frustrating at times to do stuff, but it just because of other people. But on that, all I cared about in Atlas was building. I never had too many issues. And you love playing Doom, it's all you want to do. Good luck in there. Person didn't want to talk. Hey, Huck, thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. Wait a sec. Alice, thank you for the subscription. Were those gifted subbies? Those gifted subbies? Wait, why did it say something's been canceled? Hey, Thanto, thank you for gifting 2 subs. Enjoy that Atreides outfit. Enjoy that Atreides outfit. My multi-chat doesn't tell me it's gifted, because it's stupid. That's a solid 50% of why I did it. Hey, enjoy that Atreides outfit. I did the same thing, all right? I did the same thing. I will tell you, the Atreides outfit, it goes over, like, the casual clothing in the game. So it's kind of, it doesn't go over your main set. I do wish, like, the casual set, you didn't have to carry around. I wish the casual set of clothes, like, once you bought the suit, like, you didn't need to carry the suit around. It just became a cosmetic you could flip on and off. And when you flipped it on, you took your regular armor off. Like, that would be cool. Because I hate carrying around extra clothes just for a little bit of extra RP, you know? Hey, leave me alone. You want some of this, huh? You want some of this too? Missed. You want to run around with me, but you don't want to start over? We're started over. I just started over, man. A couple days ago on a role-playing server. We were level like 145, and I'm over here starting over. Whatever, I just... Oh my god, is this paying? I just can't hit anything. Ow, dick. This is the leader right here. Oh my god, there's so many! You'd love to do a private server? I thought about doing a private server on launch. I almost did. I almost pulled the trigger and did a private server myself on launch. Sadly for me, my community, like, isn't big enough for me to really justify doing that. We would maybe get like 5 to 10 people, I think, on it, which is still a good chunk, but for like a $100 server or more, it's just really not worth. I'm sure you would also probably have like 5. Might be something to consider. But we're on a private server right now, and it's nice. I'm excited. Mostly I'm excited because I feel like maybe we are devoid of the sweats. One reason I say that, like, I feel like we've shrugged off a lot of sweats. If you look at the lands rat of the private, like, we're already on second reveal and nobody's pushing any of this. Like, nobody really cares to push it. And so that means nobody's, like, super sweaty over the lands rat. It allows opportunity. What it does, because like on the other server, everybody was like just pounding these out as soon as they dropped. What's nice is now if I want to go for that House Hirata Still Suit Swatch armor right there, right? I can go for it because at the 14,000, because nobody else is killing Karabs right now. So I could definitely go for it. How many Karabs have I killed? Oh, we've already contributed 1,000. We actually have enough to get the improved Holtzman actuators. It's allowing for a little bit expanded gameplay in areas that you really can't get when you are on public because you are just too busy trying to keep up with the Joneses because of the sweat. Right now, there's 7 of you? Hell yeah. This server is a pure RP server by Classy Packs. That's already got like 100+ people on it, and it's a 45 slot server, I think. And this person built up there only to have to climb every time they go. That's rough. I think it's like right here. Here's not super popular. Well, that was another thing that I noticed with this game is it was it felt like you just rarely ran into people. I honestly felt like we rarely ran into people at all. And it was like, man, this is kind of it's like it's so dead in the beginning area. And I kind of didn't like that. It kind of sucks in my opinion that it would be like that, you know? But I don't know what the answer to that is, right? I don't really know what the answer to that is. Because it's a 40 slot Haga Basin. But, you know, and that means all of this is technically like 40 slots. And that's a lot of, like, they need to bump that up. And I know why they don't. And it's because of buildings. I guarantee it's because of buildings. Which is why you can visit somebody else's Haga Basin, but you can't build in it on main. Is it because they do not want too many people, like, overbuilding in the game, because the building is incredible in this game, and you can make massive areas, and you can build huge structures, and those structures render at a very, very good distance. All of that is amazing. That remains amazing because of server pop. Server pop stays down. If server pop stays down, then that kind of thing it's, you know, is afforded and you're able to have it. If server pop goes up, I think you lose that. I think you lose that if server pop goes up. And you don't really want to lose that, right? So it's if they could figure out a way to raise server pop to, like, let's say 60, even that would be a huge jump, you know? Have we not shot off a thing in the Haga Basin? Let's go shoot one off. I feel like I did. Also run out of open building space. Well, yeah, yes and no. I feel like there's tons of open building space, to be fair. I feel like there's a good amount of open building space. Maybe not like prime locations, but on our server, Cosgul, yeah, the anvil is the place to build for right now, running into people. Okay, so survey's already been performed. Anvil, I was less talking about on this server and more talking about in on public servers. I feel like I just hardly ran into people at all on public servers, to be honest. Every now and then come across the one or two people, but for the most part, it just felt, oh, you're on a public, okay. Was your server a fresh start on the 10th? Or was it an early access? Because I feel like it was a fresh start. So see, you're still like got a somewhat a week old server, so people are still easily in those first couple areas. The Anvil became a ghost town on like the early access server. Like I never saw anybody there. That was a ghost town. Where is this place? Hey, I have a bike over there, huh? Honestly, the only people I ever ran into was like my own group, which is part of what made it less fun for me, is because we were hoping to run into other role-playing groups a whole lot, and then we just never did. And that killed a lot of the fun of it, of what we were looking to do, you know? Pinnacle Station. Yeah, our main base on the public, it was next to Anvil as well. We had a massive base. We had a massive, massive base there. And it's honestly early game, it's real nice because you can just run to the lady and teleport around to the different bases. So it's really not bad for 700 coin. 700 coin isn't a whole lot, so it's not a bad teleportation jump. Yeah, spice blows happen constantly around the Anvil, which is nice. Guys, where is this? Is it at this one? I think it's maybe up here. I know it's in the rift. Last time I found it on accident, I knew exactly where to go. Wait a second. Hold up. Wait a second. Is this north to south? So it's like up here? You got confirmation from your VA doc yesterday. You can finally get and qualify for the disabled vet tag. so I can finally not have to have it in limp for 3 blocks to your office from the parking lot. Hell yeah, dude. I think I can get the DA plates as well because of 90%. Oklahoma, I think, does it at 70. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna check. I think Oklahoma does it at like 70. I'm not too worried about it though, because walking, I actually like walking. That doesn't bother me. Walking, I don't have really too much of an issue with, as long as it's not like too far. I can walk for a mile or two. I can't really do that consecutive days, but I like going for walks now. That's what I do to clear my head. I take my Doge and we go on walks. And he loves it. But I can't stand. I just can't stand. If you put me making me stand somewhere still for like 5 minutes, I am done for. Like my feet hurt, my lower back hurts, my like everything starts screaming in pain. It just doesn't work. And so standing is rough. Hey, we found it. Bro, I'm being attacked by my helicopter. Excuse me. Are we sheltered right here? Yeah, we're good. Dragon Con's gonna be much easier for you. When did I switch to, hey, what's going on, story? A couple days ago. About 2 days ago. We're already level 89, so we're already getting up there.
Identify yourself. Shield up. Identify yourself. Let's get the boss.
Yeah, we swapped a couple days ago, Story. How are you doing today, Story? Primarily wanted to find a place I can enjoy. That I could kind of do things at my own pace and for myself, with myself. If that makes sense. We had a lot of group play on the other end. I'm just not as good in larger groups and guilds and communities unless like I'm organizing it, like personally that I'm kind of organizing a lot of it. And while I was considered like an officer or whatever, I just felt like I didn't feel like I had a whole lot of say on what we were doing, just to be honest. I felt like every time I logged in, everything was already decided and the way forward is already set, and what I was trying to do or what I wanted to do was kind of just didn't really matter. So it was a lot of frustration for me to get on and the mats already be dedicated to going somewhere else. So I kind of felt, I mean, it's my own fault. I set myself up for that. My own fault. I should have, from the beginning, built my own sub-fief and had my stuff all separate And then I could have farmed separate and played the game at my own pace with my, just like 90% of the community did that. And they didn't have the same, you know, they were good.
Do you understand, Wally?
Okay, so we are going to have a short stream because I am going to have to go help my dad. I asked them yesterday if they needed me to come over this afternoon. And they said, no, we'll just put a thing over it and we'll be good. I got to help my dad with his roof. And I was like, okay. And I was like, well, if you need me, let me know. And they were like, okay. But then they never told me anything until like just now. Mom's like, whenever you're ready to come over, come on over and help. I was like, wait, what? Didn't know you needed my help.
For our unwillingness to fight. For our willingness to forgive.
Roofing, your pup had to have surgery. I hope the pup gets, I hope she's good or he's good. Roofing sucks ass. They just have a little leak around like where the fireplace comes through the roof. They have a little leak, so not really sure what we got to do with it. Did it back in high school. I've never actually done roofing myself. I've helped a church one time like redo their whole roof when I was probably like 16 or 17. I think I did that. Or like my cousin was the pastor of a church and I helped him. Let's get in here.
The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Why did God create us?
When you are peeing with us, what's up, audio?
Knowledge of God.
3 of 10 don't recommend me neither. You respond to mom. What you need, bud? What you need? What you need, huh? Why you give me that look? What do you need?
Ibn Kirtaiba, the typhoon struggle comes. Why were we created?
You got your buggy last night? Hell yeah. Hi. That's right. To survive Kralizek, the war at the end of the universe.
Survive Kralizek, the war at the end of the universe. Yahya Shuhada. Remember Nilotic al-Urobra. Bila Kaifa.
Now you're once again bottlenecked by water. That is this game's early to mid bottleneck. Honestly, it's a late game bottleneck too. But once you get corpse farming, you're less bottlenecked by it and more just waiting on it almost. I mean, I guess that's still a bottleneck, but what's crazy is this time I've actually found like new blood bags and they're like, it's nice. I got like these massive blood bags that are helping out a lot. The glutton blood bag I found this time, I didn't find that last time. So it's kind of cool because I'm finding uniques this playthrough that I never saw last playthrough, which is really, really cool. Be back. I'll go. Thought maybe he wanted to go outside, but Minnows still suit is awesome. It's a unique in the second area. It's an iron unique. We got quite a few unique. So this one right here. So I got Scipios, which anybody can get. You can buy that from the vendor. But we got this one, Glutton's Blood Bag. This one was awesome. And it holds 16,000 blood. Whereas Scipios holds 13. Your mediums only hold 9. The large holds 15. We're doing pretty good. That'll happen. I have 3 improved refineries, blood refineries, and it's still not enough. I also got Glutton's Drinker. So as I kill people, I refill. I refill on kills.
Got them.
Meadows has 156 armor on the chest alone. It's better than the aluminum steel suit. On that, baby. Come back, baby, because I like to say I've been around the world. Next from Bombay. Hell yeah, guys. We have completed the 7 trials now. Let's go home. Go do a drop off at home. I'll show you the base I'm working on, which I'm pretty excited about. Doing an entire base by myself this time. Not building with anybody, so it's kind of fun. I don't get to do that too often, especially not, well, I get to do it often. I just, whenever I play with the group, I don't get to do it. That's another gameplay aspect I don't get when I play with like Cletus and Cowboy. So I don't do the base building. They do. And that's okay. That's an exchange of understanding. That basically Cletus does the building. Cowboy helps. It was always like Cletus did the building and then I helped, and then Cowboy became part of our group, and then Cowboy was like, no, I do the building. I'll help with the building, so I do. I really don't help with the building. I do project building, and I'll build like specific projects, and that works for me. But I do enjoy doing entire builds. So it's fun when I get to do them and when I branch off and do my own thing. Cubana Cavern. Ganima Cavern. Anyways, here's our build that we're starting right here down below me. Looks like a big box right now, kind of. But this is just so this is the foundational layer, the beginning of the foundational layer. We're gonna have like a courtyard. Now I may raise this courtyard up to be higher, but I was trying not to block off that area right there. I kind of want that to look like it's taller. So we got a little courtyard area. I don't really know what to do with this too much. I thought about raising this up one more and then allowing there to be a floor over here that is basically a landing pad for visitors in the courtyard. The staircase is going to come right here, and this is our ground floor. This will be ground floor. And I will have a massive manor stretching all the way back and then to the left with coming up over the cliffs. There's a lot of people building down there, so I kind of want my manor to kind of arch over the cliff so they can see it. He was gonna work with Cletus and Cowboy, but they're doing evil green man. I'm also an evil green man, see? Look at my helmet. I went Atreides this time. The bussies. The Buckies, the Bussies. That's great. Right. We got money. Legion Tattoo, I don't think I've learned yet. Honestly, let's grab as much as I can there. Where's my my spice stuff? Is it in here? Yeah. There it is. Just didn't go in there when I... Oh, it's because I never auto-clicked. All right, Oathbreaker's head wrap. I think I've already learned. So if I've already learned it, we're just going to sell it. I guess not. I guess we haven't learned it, so we'll learn it. And we'll learn... that one. I like to try. I would love to learn. I always want to learn as many as I can, but I want to start selling things too. So we got Legion Tattoo. Sometimes has special goods he sells, no questions asked. A few seasons ago, schematics for a unique high-capacity disruptor. So a new iron disruptor, bolstered by the rhythm as they make fire. It fires 9.9 damage per shot, 600 RPM. And then we got Oathbreaker head wrap here. Pretty good. Oh, I got the gauntlet. So we got 2 pieces of the Oathbreakers. A heavy armor set. Let's go check our... Now these won't need updated at all for a while. 20 days. The Minnals is an iron set. Sniper, dart rifle, and sword. So far, I'm finding the... I mean, my armor is all just green bullshit right now. I don't care about my armor, if I'm being honest. All that really matters that I've noticed, the only thing that matters that I've noticed is your shield. How long can you keep your shield up? If it goes down, then you're screwed either way. I don't think I've had a moment where I've been good on my shield. Okay, so we're 1 medium blood sack down. I'll just destroy it. I don't care. Got water pumping. 14 aluminum. Or 57 steel. Let's do the 57 steel here. We're getting low on iron. Low-grade lubricant. Let's go ahead and craft 10. And then do a couple silicone blocks. And I think we're ready to go back out. Money can go put away. I'm saving up 60K. So now we're at 30. Planetology? You know, I need to do those too. I actually never did those. So that's definitely something I need to do as well. Worth it for the quality of life? Yeah, I heard it's worth it for the quality of life. I also heard it's worth it just because, like, it's a fun quest line. That Derek is probably one of the better, characters in the game. Hey. Cat? Oh, Kevin. Ah. Where's my mouse at? Can't find my mouse cursor. Bro, I can't find the mouse cursor. I think she, unplugged it. There we go. Back. You can agree with that? You rescued a kitten yesterday? I didn't see that. Got you a new kitty? Did not see that.
Someone's here. Found you. Someone's here.
You send me some photos? Oh, yeah.
We are the people of Misr.
Oh,
We
no.
have known
The
flight
quiz again,
and
chat.
death. The young go on that our people shall not die. Where did our flight begin?
Niddle-tet.
We grew soft, Wally. So God brought us the weight of kindliness to prepare for the typhoon. Name the planet where we lost our
Hey,
way.
don't start shooting at me. I'm doing my pop quiz. We lost our way on Poratren. No, Salusa Secundus.
You have failed the...
Shit. We gotta deal with this person anyways, I think. Photo sent. Oh, look at that little floof ball. That is a floof ball, man. That is a floof ball. Look at those hairs. She's cute. Is it a she or he?
We are the people of Misr. We have known flight, and we grew soft.
All right, Poratren.
On our wanderings,
I was right to begin with.
we came to a planet devoid of
Yeah, she
gods,
looks like a she.
where war was
You can just
constant,
tell. Look at them little eyeballs.
Violence was religion. Have you learned its name?
I don't want to read. We came devoid of gods. Bella. No, this one's Salusa Secundus.
We remember the slave cribs where we were held, weeded out, persecuted. Do you remember too, Wally?
Armentep. Or is it Bella Tigis?
The thread of the past
Yes.
was carried by word until we found the poison drug. One of the cursed planets was a blessing for our Sayadina. You have failed.
No!
We are the people. We grew soft on our wandering. We remember the thread of the past was so many planets.
All right, Rosak.
Across so many centuries. Our people broke apart. A long journey.
Dear God.
Wali. But we are almost home. Just the time of Mihna
Armentep.
has ended.
I am humbled.
The path of the Zensuni Exodus is rare and hidden knowledge.
What's up, girl? What's
You are
up?
no Masquerade cultist. Who are you? What do you seek here?
Her and I are gonna be best friends. Now that I'm Atreides and I'm no longer Harkonnen.
The Fremen are long gone. Their siege is abandoned. Only their ghosts remain
We're
behind
gonna-
these halls.
We're gonna be best friends. Maybe repopulate the earth of Fremen, you know? I like how the hair was like clipping through for a second. Shakes it out.
That security door is encoded for Fremen biometrics. How did you bypass it?
It just opened. I guess you were expecting me.
Perhaps we can help each other. I'm a scholar of Fremen social, cultural, and philosophical constructs, both past and present. They fascinate me. And I've studied the layout of this place. It's a death trap. Between the Masquerade trying to blow their way in and the structural damage left by the Sardaukar, the whole thing could come crashing down. And I have yours. The name's Airy.
Airy, you say? You paid attention in the beginning cutscenes.
I serve no one. Let's say I'm something of a
My eyes are
free-reading
blue.
academic. And like you, my interests lie in discovering the true extent of the Fremen eradication. Or more to the point, discovering if that eradication even occurred.
Freebooter academic.
South, maybe. Arrakis is a big... And while we like to think we're at the center of all things, in relative terms, the sphere of... They could be anywhere beyond the deep desert or the Tanzaruft, as it's known to the Ikhwan Bedouin.
What is the deep desert? Is the Tanzaruft?
Not entirely. I'm sure the Sardaukar massacred them by the thousands, but you're right. I don't believe the Imperial account, and I'm hoping the truth if we survive.
Hell yeah. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the world goes wrong and your day is long,
It serves the Emperor.
you got a friend in me.
Savage, but look at their craft. I see the
Oh my
world
God, what's
as
going on,
materially
TikTok?
advanced people, a people with the innate practicality and good sense to worship a local
TikTok's
and
dying on
freely
me.
available god.
They didn't like my singing.
It's also, conveniently, an apex megapredator.
You can't help but have to look everywhere, you know? It's kind of like what we gotta do. We wanted him. We gotta look for everything. Find all the secrets that we can bring. Alright, let's go this way. This way? Ooh, what's down that way? That's probably the way we gotta go.
This would have been the central water repository for the entire Siege
Okay.
community. The Fremen value water above any commodity. Feel the dampness in the air? The smell of wet stone? It reminds me of a special place.
The smell of wet stone reminds me of the lake the other day.
Water is holy. Water. Did you encounter the Masquerade on your way here?
Yeah,
They're some kind of cult.
killed them all.
Worm worshippers based out of an abandoned power station far to the west.
Every last one of them.
It's odd to see them this far east.
I'm the champion.
But if they found this place, they'll be coming. Down here, water discipline would finally be relaxed. Visitors could shed their dusty steel suits and find refreshment.
A lot of rooms. Running with a knife in my hand.
Looks like there's no other way forward. I hope you brought your cutter ready. We'll probably find that a lot of corridors and subchambers are collapsed and impassable. Some of them are built down by the Sardaukar to provide key areas and resources to
I never know, like, there's all these different ways to go.
by the Fremen themselves.
Last time I found it, like, really quickly, so I wonder if there's, like...
It's standard Sardaukar doctrine to booby trap the bodies of their fallen enemy. I believe the power plant would probably be through there, and the air filtration systems beyond that. Many of these doors also led to exterior passages water to various catch basins and cisterns throughout the Siege. However, all water would eventually return to the main reservoir.
Okay, getting a lot of goodies here. That's good. A lot of money. Who put all these chests here with all this money in it? Like, that's a real question. Who done did this? Why would they put all this money and all these chests in this cave? You know what I mean? Why would they do that? What purpose does it serve?
The Fremen were known to keep large nests of scorpions in order to harvest their venom for blades. That's a door I don't want to open.
I kind of want to open it.
Strange to think these corridors once echoed with the hopes and dreams of a lost multitude. Mothers, fathers.
That is crazy. Last time I did this, I just went the correct way on first go because I didn't enter any of those other corridors. Oh no.
Our first goal on Arrakis is grassland provinces. We will start with these mutated poverty grasses. When we have moisture locked in grasslands, we'll move on to start upland forests, then a few open bodies of water, small at first, and situated along lines of prevailing winds with wind-trap moisture precipitators spaced in the lines to recapture what the wind steals. We must create a true sirocco, a moist wind, but we will never get away from the necessity for wind traps. This ecological transformation of Arrakis relies upon us controlling 3% of the energy surface. Only 3% to start a self-sustaining system. Learn this lesson well. Our transformation begins in the plantations of the south and proceeds in simple steps. To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation.
Introduce burrowing animals. Oh, it's all in. It's all in those three sayings.
To begin, bind the dunes using grass.
Bind dune grass.
Create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind
Deep plantings, shelter, downwind face.
Introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil.
Aerate
you will be tested
soil.
on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons.
That ain't it.
And the door to the future
You share the
will
knowledge
open.
of a Fremen pre-adolescent.
And this one was.
To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings
in the shelter of the downwind face.
Introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil.
Deep plantings in shelter.
On how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation.
No, that's not it. It
Remember your
is.
lessons, and the door to the future will open.
You would think that one would be it, but it's not. It's that one. The downward face.
Brilliant work.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, downwind. This is how you do it. Oh, I see it. So you would say animals, aerate. I figured out how to actually do this, like without cheating. Cool. It's in those three sayings. Always had to cheat it, you know? Somebody sent me the code.
Now we come to the private living areas of the Siege proper. In a Siege community, the leader was known as the Nibe, and the various Nibes were often jealous of each other and like to measure their relative
My only issue right now, this is all really, really fucking cool, this whole thing, right?
Siege hosting roughly 500 hearths.
But now we're where they live,
the community Pardo Kynes lived within,
and it looks just like the area where she's like, yes, this is where they feel free to let their hair down and drink water. All these little rooms, they all look almost identical. They got a table, they got beds. Like, I would have liked to seen a little bit of variety there. How has the game been? I love this game, Odin. It's great. It's a lot of fun.
This must be the Cavern of Council, the cultural and political heart of any Siege community. It's here that Siege dwellers would gather to hear a traveling crier regale the community with news from beyond. And up there, upon that great terrace extending over the room, is the reason we're here today.
When they give you darts the entire mission, you're like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna get into a war here. The amount of ammunition you find is insane. You know, once human could take notes. Once human could take notes how much ammunition you find here for light darts and how cheap ammunition is. Once human could take notes.
The place all Fremen end up at death, so they may return their water to the tribe. That script upon the platform reads, "The water of the tribe shall reveal the path," and I believe the path in question is related to the secret that's brought us both here. And while you're clearly no Fremen, you were able to pass their biometric locks without tampering or delay. Whatever lies beyond here, I believe your blood is the key. Very good.
Low effort, copy paste rooms. Yeah, those kind of were. Like, for all the awesome design the game has, those kind of were, kind of low effort and could have used a little bit of, variety to them. But the thing is you only come here once, right? So it's like, they're like, do we waste a lot of energy in building this? But you're literally learning about the Fremen and uncovering them. So to me, like, yes. The answer would be yes. Create a couple different looks. Make the beginning chambers look different from the later chambers, you know? The storytelling in the game seems good. It is pretty good.
Greetings, and Subakul. If you are watching this, I am likely dead or captured. I came to Siege Talab in the same condition you find it now. Abandoned and despoiled. I must have triggered some kind of hidden alarm, because the Sardaukar were at my heels before long. They found me. I haven't long. So listen well. I was brought to this planet, like you and many others, with one overriding directive: find the Fremen. But when I finally came face to face with my quarry, I did not find the villains as described by the Communanet or the Emperor. Instead, I found a noble people being drawn into a conspiracy not of their making. A conspiracy extending from the very heart of the Imperium to the dark corridors of hell. I have to go. They don't know where I am right now, but I can't risk them finding what I leave for you. I wish there was more time. I have much to tell you, but your mere presence in this secret chamber indicates that the ones who sent us will not stop until they achieve their aims. I have hidden the details of my journey on a mimetic film locked within the safe on the wall. As with the security door and the death still, our blood is the key. And now, I lead the Sardaukar as far from here as I may. Ma salam.
Yeah, give you a few hours each to create a room in a space. There had to be many that worked on it to show variants. Yeah. I don't think that would be that hard. Couple hour long project. Comparatively, you know.
Tricky Fremen. I believe more than half the technology in this room violates the first 11 Butlerian prescriptions.
Yes.
Probably more. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of a human mind. And
this.
Fremen are ingenious.
This is the technology I'm here for.
Far exceeds their reach.
This is the technology I'm here for. Our guy is a tech guy.
Who are you really?
I'm from Ixion. What do you mean?
This film is encrypted with a kind of protection I've only encountered in the restricted section at the Nemesine Library on Artesia. I believe that encryption was of Ixion origin.
Yeah. I'm of Ixion origin.
That's not good.
Well, we're getting blown up.
We need an Ixion decoder to access whatever is on this. And I have access to the resources of a great house. Don't be concerned. I'll reach out when I have more information. If we Atreides are known for anything, it's ours. Besides, as a mystery, you rank right up there with this film. Parting with people is a sadness. A place is only a place.
Parting with people is sadness. A place is only a place. Remember that, chat. Some wisdom. I'm jumping out of the mouth of the worm. Yeah.
It's the Moss
That's
correct.
correct.
Going to try to draw them
It's hot
off.
as balls.
I'll make contact when I have the film.
Hey, good luck out there. I gotta go help my dad with the roof. I need to do yard work too. I don't think my godson's coming to do it. Gotta get all that blood, you know? Excuse me, I'm getting blood. Stop. Stop shooting me. Stop it, I'm milking your friends. Ooh, an industrial scythe. My other one broke. I needed that one. At least it's probably not 80% humidity. Yeah. Not too bad. Here. Pretty hot right now, probably, and the sun's out. And it's been raining a lot. Okay, we have done it. Oh, we got Ares pistol this time. So last time I never got Ares pistol last time. I never got Ares pistol. I never got Glutton's thing. Like, I don't know if I was bugged or what. But there was a lot of things I didn't ever get after the story mission quest that you're supposed to get. And it was kind of confusing. It's hard for me to replace Shadrath's Edge, though. Shadrath's Edge is so good. Hey, you pop out right next to my house. Holy pocket copter, right? Yeah. It's my pocket copter.
Are you there? I've been trying to reach you for a while. I haven't managed to find an Ixine decoder for the mnemonic film anywhere. And that is unusual, given the resources I have access to. It's as if they've been deliberately removed from the face of Arrakis. I'll keep looking, but I wanted to let you know. Keep your eyes open. Maybe one of the towns has a black market trader who kept one in stock. I'll be in contact.
So we had 32 sand trout leathers. One of the Landsrad quests. We have a heavy caliber compressor. Achuronian helmet. That might be worth going for. What is that? 100 we need to turn in? A little over 100. So let's say 3,500 divided by 33. That's 106, 107. We need to do 107 turn-ins to Rachis to get that helmet. Power harness, man. All of that sounds really good. I could probably turn in a bunch of those. Now this ship manifest. We haven't done any ship manifest stuff. We have to go get those. All right, sand trout leathers is 40. I want to do the extravagant message just to see what it is. I do not know what we'll get with the extravagant message, so I kind of want to do it just to see what that actual reward is. Spice infused aluminum, don't got that. Holtzman Shield Mark 3s. This one I can do. I literally was saving these. Vernius needs drill shots. I ain't got that. I don't know if I have 3 of these, though. Better yet, 4 that I would need to get the Mendix rifle. Scout Ornithopter. They want a full Ornithopter? And all you get is 1,800? You have to turn in like 10 Ornithopters to get the full thing? That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. We've done a little bit of Karab killing already, so we're good there. Okay. Regis Sword. Interesting. Okay, with that said, heavy manifests. I have 140 heavy compressors. So 140 times 33 would be 1,400. That's pretty good. I don't think I need 1,400, but we could do that. I'm a little bit concerned about getting rid of all of these. So let's do 100 maybe. Wait, how many did I say I need? 107, right? All right, so I got 107 ready to turn in. And that would be Rachis. 107 times 33 is 35. 31. Okay, cool. They're ready. And turn that in. Next. Put these down here. Next thing to turn in is going to be my leader John's almost broken. That's crazy. Sand trout leathers. Now I don't think I can get to that extravagant message with how many sand trout leathers I have. I only have 40 or 32. We have 32. Do I have them anywhere else? I don't think so. I think I only have them there. Pretty good about keeping them separate. Now I know where to go get some, but the fact I only have 32 means I haven't really gotten that many. You get like one per Maz correct kill. All right, so 32. 32 times 40 is only 1280. So that's not that much. If we can get more, we'll do that. Now, Holtzman shields, Mark 3. 1. That's the only one? No way. I know I got more, right? I'm probably wearing one. 2. Did I shred my other one? No, I thought I saved him on purpose. I literally wanted to save my Holtzman Mark 3s for this very perchance occasion. Looks like I did shred it. Okay. I thought I had 2 for sure. And I don't mean the one I'm wearing. I thought I had 2 other ones. What's it going to cost to make more of them? Mark 3 takes particle capacitors and steel. Not too bad. I don't have the particle capacitors though. I'm not running enough dungeons. So at the moment we'd only get credit for the one. So not worth until we can get, I mean, we would get 10k. But really not worth to fly and find that person. Okay, where's the Rachis person? They are in, like, here. They're here. Cool. So they're in the main area there. And that's all I need to do is go turn that in, right? Cool. Let's, we've got a bunch of water going. Let's get more water going, huh? Drop off our blood. Drop off our blood. Worm chasing somebody out there. I love watching the worm move in the sand. It is such a really awesome thing that they were able to accomplish with the physics of the worm, being able to see the worm, being able to watch it move around. All of that, it's so well done. Because that is not an easy task. Like, think of the render distance from me to where that worm was. It was huge. It is not an easy task what they pulled off, being able to see the worm from that far away. And not in a survival game. I think people, like, overlook that a lot. They're like, whatever. But, no. Not easy.
I did not calculate seeing multiple deaths. Tensions are, I am tasked. I calculate you. I apologize, but I have little... I did not calculate seeing you today.
Is this for cheese?
What business do you have with House Rashiz? I am Asher Vandor. Oh, you've heard of us. Why, thank you. We take pride in, but if I might confide, there is House Rashiz knows what it is to gain and lose Arrakis. We might have some valuable House...
Okay, so there's House for Cheese. We need to... Oh, where's my
Welcome back.
quartermaster?
What can I show you?
¿Dónde está el quartermaster? All the way over there?
The frontier is a dangerous place, stranger. Direct, an admirable trait.
Hey, here's my people.
I am empowered by the Technocrat Council of Ix to oversee the machine world's business interests here on Arrakis.
Technocrat Council of Ix.
Our great house has seen many conflicts over the centuries. Most recently, the Landsraad declared out. Forced into exile, Earl Dominic and his family were hunted down and destroyed. In their absence, the Technocrat Council was formed to govern Ix. After Earl Dominic and his family fled, our planet was invaded by the Bene Tleilax. Thus began a long, dark period in our history. A dark period that concluded only when the last remaining
This is
son of
lore, I
Earl
need
Dominic
this.
returned at the head of a great army. After liberating our homeworld, Romba Vernius was named Earl, and our great house was redeemed before the Landsraad and Emperor. To have any interaction with the rest of the Imperium, the Council was forced to find another Vernius, no matter how far down. That is yet to be determined. It's always the same old fabrication. Ix engages in forbidden research and utilizes thinking machines to give them an advantage. A bold fake. Yes, Earl Dominic was my grandfather. Even if my relation... You see, my father is a bastard, sired by Earl Dominic on one of... No. He ensured we were cared for and educated as highborns, but meeting the family was... Well, as it happens, the last... Yes, and I've made it my mission to find him. Although I'm not sure I'd recognize him if he was standing beside... I have my ideas. Although Where else should we be? House Vernius shares a long and storied past with our Atreides allies.
This is good. I need to know this.
A relationship enduring to this day. The history of our house stretches back to the ancient days of the Butlerian.
We'll read the rest of those later.
You're back. With good news, I hope. You're back with good news.
I've served House Atreides for my entire adult life. My father did before me, and the father before him. The day I was appointed colonel of the 366th line was the proudest day of my life. My fight is done. I will not be part of another slaughter. I have led my men to their deaths. I have cost my duke imaginable expenses in equipment and ammunition. Okay, so this person is just abandoned ship. Ooh, a new unique weapon. That's what I'm talking about. Quartermaster's over there.
In the name of the Red D. Excellent. Every little bit of help matters. But the Landsrad is a large organization. Do you know which block the the Cinder delivery for House Rashis? In the name of excellent. Cartel of delivery for House Talagari. Noted. We'll make certain it reaches them.
Oh my god. We almost turned in our scout ornithopter, guys. Holy shit. That would have been terrible. That would have been so bad. Can't believe they're asking for an ornithopter. How we looking now, man? How we looking? Number one. Oh, we're still number 2. Even though I did all that, still number 2. It's like barely moved, man. The amount of work that has to be done is crazy.
What business do you have with House Rashid?
Ah, a duraluminum helmet. That's kind of nice. What's the next thing I would be able to get? Ballistic weave fabric? Pretty important. The power harness is tempting, because I think the power harness would be really good to get. We got interrogate Trip Yates. Hey, what's up, that one guy? How's the progress on getting a harvester? On this server, there is no progress to get a harvester right now. On the other server, they've already got the main, they already got the carrier done. All they got to do is build the harvester now, but I don't know if they're trying to do that anymore. They may be trying to go for it. I don't know. I'm not playing on the public server for now. Taking a break from it. Just playing on a private RP one.
Hello! What business?
Hey, that's so. Maybe it's old Trip's lucky day. Information is like currency, right? As valuable as gold or spice. Well, maybe not spice. What you offering? Wow. Wow. It's been so long since I heard a polite word. I forgot I missed it. Yeah. You know, yeah, it's just... Alright, don't... Someone called the word on the... Alright.
Okay, cool. When do I learn the death stills? Shouldn't I have learned the death stills now? I think I can make death stills now. Hey, we got 50K. I like it. Honestly, I don't really need the Way of the Wanderer here. It's not that good of a pistol. Comparatively. Like, it's way, way, way worse. I don't know how I got it or why. Let's just chop it up, baby. Chop it up. There we go. Alright, anything need repaired? Besides all my armor? Besides all of my armor? Now we're good. My leader John kind of does. It's cheap. We did it. We have some death steals. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I can only do one. I was hoping I could get two going. Oh my goodness, the power is out. Build a third one of these, huh? Get out of my face! One day, 3 days. We're gonna need to make more of that stuff. Let's go take the bodies, huh?
Identify yourself. Enemy sighted.
Now, I might need to make a large or a medium water tank now. I definitely need to. But getting one of these up is huge. Huge, 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 huge. Oh, we can also do one of these. All right, we definitely need to make a medium water tank. It might be worth it to do 2 water tanks, if I'm being honest. But at least one. So each one of these medium will hold... should we make 2? I think we should make 2. Probably should make 3. Anyways. Pretty much out of steel again. Not enough steel, not enough silicone to make this one. We probably need another one of the windmill. Boom. Yes. Wait, we're going to be out of iron. That's going to be crazy. Actually, give me that water back. Oh, we're out of flour sand. Dang. Well, we're making plenty right now, but... Does anybody know yet why that grandfather clock goes off? Has anybody figured that out? Like what does that sound? Is that like the due times maybe? Three of those is nice at this level. Would like a fourth, but we don't need it yet. One more of these. Honestly, we need to tear all this down. Kind of cute, you know, unneeded. This guy's got to go there. Massive jump in our ability to do water. All right, now filters. Makeshift filters. Oh. Why am I heavy? $12, that's it? Yeah, we definitely need these. These are only worth 3 hours of time. But they're pretty cheap to make. They do take steel. The other's going to take aluminum. Aluminum is actually easy for me. Once I get water, once I get the water situation done, aluminum will be super easy. Super easy. And honestly, now with 2 medium water tanks, a death still, and a water evaporation thing, well, as long as I keep these 3 things going every time I go out, come back with blood, I think we're gonna be good. We'll do one more death still, which will mean I will need one more thing over there, but we ought to be Gucci. I mean, look how much water is just trickling in already. It's very nice. All right. Almost left the bird out. Almost left our bird out. Let's go get those 2 bodies, huh? Let's go get a couple bodies. The fuck? Some massive ping issues there. I can make a big one, but I can't make a small one. The heck? We'll get. Corpses are heavy. This will help us just pack that full and never have to worry, maybe. Because every time if I'm at the base and I see those 2 things, I'm just gonna, those 2 guys, we're just gonna go kill them, bring them back. Kill him, bring him back. Kill him, bring him back. Really no reason not to. We are very, very close to getting what we want with our... we need 60k, so we're close. Guess we can just scrap this. I don't need to save binoculars when they take like 10 scrap metal to make. Now do we want to go ahead and get this storage going? I feel it's worth, but I also feel like we'll get it if we just run stuff. Fuck it. At this point, we just fixed our water production, so our aluminum production is gonna go up. Big time. Big time. Got 2 corpses here. Hell yeah. Drink a little water because I'm thirsty. Duraluminum. I only need to learn one more thing. Let's do rad suits. Now we are in the duraluminum tier. We have a lot of intel to spend. Let's learn the Mark 5s. Adept Kinjals. These things hit so good. Adept Dirk. Okay. Advanced. Advanced. And advanced. All worth. Cutter rate 5. We'll learn it. We really don't need to learn it right now, but we will go ahead. Mark 5 power, spice refiner, and a wind turbine. All right, so we get, this is our next thing to make. We are in the duraluminum tier, which is real nice. We just hit it. We're not there yet. Let's go ahead and learn the salt chopper and the Mark 5. Because the idea will be to slowly start to change everything. Buggy Cutter Ray 5 will be smart. Honestly, this is also going to be fun. The buggy rocket launcher on our server, gonna be worth. It's gonna be nice. Let's go ahead and learn that. Scout launcher, rockets, and that unlocks the next level. The reason I say like it is worth probably doing and learning is because everything PvP is open, right? So we might have to start shooting each other. Go and learn that, and let's go ahead and learn that. Okay, cool. I do not care to learn Plastonium yet. None of this in the Plastonian tier. It just doesn't matter yet. Wouldn't mind making the mercenary steel suit. Or the Chom one. The Chom one might be the first Plastinium thing I make. That's a very sexy looking still suit. Learn the armors. The Cutter Ray 6 is what I need. There we go. Okay. Cool. Do you need to swap seats to use the buggy rocket launcher? Probably, yeah. Yeah, probably. It probably operates like a turret. Jasmonium. Jasmium. I've been saying this wrong ever since, like, Cowboy mispronounced as Jasmium. I call it Jasmonium or what. I never actually read it. All the shit I gave Cowboy, and I never actually read that one, huh? How? This is nice. Oh, we got 2 more people over there. Time to kill them again. I'm telling you. They respawn so fast over here. It's so nice.
The enemy is exposed.
You get sun exposure so fast. It's crazy. Hey, Kirk. Swamp State, tropical weather patterns. All right, so we're probably gonna end stream here. Like I said, I was planning on doing a real long one today, but the parents called, so it is. I need to go help my dad. I need to go help my pops. I don't know why I can't close this. Lets me manage it, but it doesn't let me close it. Because I mean, my dad's like near almost 80, so and I gotta get up on the roof, and I gotta get up on that roof for him, so he ain't gotta climb up on the roof. And last thing I want is him to try to climb up on his roof and fall off. Not that he's not super capable even at 80, but just better for me to go do it. So we're gonna go do that. Hey, what's going on, Red Die? So calling it there. We will be back though, probably tonight. We'll probably be back later after I go over to my dad's house, help him. We'll probably end up back online tonight to play a little bit more. So that's kind of the goal right now. Oh, well. What's up, Gnarly? Hey guys, if you're not following Gnarly, go give him some love. Yeah, we're just calling it, brother. We're just calling it. I'll send him somewhere else. I gotta go help my dad with something. Thank you all for hanging out, though. You're amazing. I will see you later. Let's see where I can send you. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Very short stream today. How's it work? Let's send you over to Gnarly. No, I'm just kidding. Let's send you to Botus. Let's send you over to Botus. He is playing Broken Arrow. I think it's like a new military simulation type game. Y'all have a wonderful day, though. I should be back live again, like I said, a little bit later. I just gotta go help my dad for a bit, and get all that figured out. Once I do, we should be back. Y'all have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be good to each other, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.